Hello students, in today's session we are going to learn about Class 8 Geography Resources and Development Textbook Unit 5 Industries. Objectives: at the end of the session, students will be able to explain the importance of manufacturing, describe the significance of industry, classify the industries based on raw material, size and ownership. Students, in our daily life, we will be using various resources like pen, paper, table, clothes, food, shoe, etc. Do you think all these resources will get directly in your hand for use?
No, ma'am.
Yes, we won't get these resources directly in nature. Then how they might have made?
Ma'am, as you discussed in the last class, human beings are useful resources because of their skill and technology. They can convert any raw material into finished product.
Yes, very good. He or she applied his skill, knowledge and technology to process those resources. But it is not so easy to process that, which we will discuss now. Students, as you know, books are essential for our studies. Do you know from where we get these books from?
Ma'am, books are made up of papers.
Yes, books are collective form of papers.
Ma'am, books are made out of tree.
Yes, very good. Books are made from wood. But that is not an easy process. It will take a long process to convert wood into a books, which we will discuss now. Book started its life as a part of tree. It was cut down and transported to the pulp mill. There, the wood of the tree was processed and converted into wood pulp. The wood pulp was mixed with chemicals and finally changed into paper by machines. This paper found its way to the press, where ink made from chemicals was used to print the lines on the pages. The pages were then bound in the form of notebook, packed and sent to the market for sale. Finally, it reached your hands. Like this, behind all the products which we will use in our daily life, it takes a long process to convert them into a usable products. So, this process is called manufacturing. Manufacturing is a process which converts the raw material into a usable product.
Ma'am, what is raw material?
Raw material is a basic material from which a product is made. For example, iron ore is a raw material for iron, cotton is a raw material for clothes, wood is a raw material for paper. Manufacturing plays a very important role because it adds extra value to the raw material by using skill and technology. For example, cotton. To convert cotton into clothes, there are processes involved, that is ginning, spinning, weaving. Through ginning, it is the process of separating the cotton fibers from the cotton seeds. Through spinning, the raw cotton turned into thread, Then with the help of weaving, the thread is woven into fabric from which cloth is made. In this way, all the finished products has value and utility than the raw material that is made from. This process takes place in the industries.
Ma'am, what is industry?
Good. It is an economic activity concerned with the processing of goods and manufacturing of products and services. Okay students, now we will discuss about types of industries. These industries has been classified based on raw material, size and ownership. Let us discuss one by one in detail. Based on raw material, the industries have been further classified into agro-based industry, mineral-based industry, marine-based industry and forest-based industry. If you look into agro-based industries, these are the industries, they mainly depend on agricultural sector for their basic raw material. They use plant and animal based product as their raw material. For example, dairy products, cotton textile, vegetable oil and leather industries comes under the agro-based industries. Okay students, can you cite some more example for agro-based industries?
Ma'am, they are jute, textile, sugar industries.
Okay, let us move on to the mineral-based industries. Mineral-based industries are those industries, they are mainly depend on mineral ore as their basic raw material. These industries feed other industries as a raw material for manufacturing the product. For example, iron made from iron ore is the product of mineral-based industry. The products from mineral-based industry used as a raw material for the manufacture of a number of other products such as heavy machinery, building material and railway coaches. Okay students, I think you are clear with the mineral-based industries. Now let us move on to the marine-based industries. Marine-based industries are those industries, they are mainly dependent on ocean and sea as their basic raw material. These industries depends their raw material from ocean and sea. For example, industries processing seafood or manufacturing fish oil and cod liver oil. Okay, we will move on to the industries based on forest. These are the industries mainly depend on forest as their basic raw material. For example, timber industry, paper, gum, plywood, pharmaceuticals, furniture and building. Okay students, I think you are clear with industries based on raw material. Now we will move on to the industries based on size. This has been classified into small scale industry and large scale industries. Small scale industries are those industries which manufacturing is done on a small scale. They manufacture goods and provide services with the help of small machine and few workers. For example, cottage or household industries are the type of small scale industries. In this, the manufacturing activity carried on people's home. In these industries, the manufacturing is done by hand by the artisans. Like basket weaving, pottery and other handicrafts are the examples of cottage industries. Small scale industries use lesser amount of capital compared to large scale industries. Next, we will move on to large scale industry. Large scale industries are those industries they use huge infrastructure, manpower and influx of capital. These large scale industries produce large quantity of products. They have wider market. For example, silk weaving, cement industry, food processing industry and production of automobiles and heavy machineries are large scale industries. Okay students, I think you are clear with industries based on size. Next, we will move on to the industries based on ownership. Based on ownership, industries have been classified into private sector industry, public sector industry, joint sector industry and cooperative sector industry. Let us discuss one by one in detail. Private sector industry. Private sector industries are those industries which are owned and managed by individuals or private organization and they have not funded by government. For example, TISCO owned by Tata Group under Bajaj, Bajaj Electronic Limited. Okay students, next we will move on to public sector industries. Public sector industries are those industries which are owned and managed by government for the service of its citizen. For example, Air India Limited, Hindustan Aeronautic Limited, Bharat Petroleum and etc. Okay students, let us move to the industries based on joint sector. These are the industries owned and managed by government and private individuals. Both private and government join together and establish an enterprise. For example, Maruti Udyog Limited, Gujarat State Fertilizers. Okay. Next, we will move on to the industries based on the cooperative sector. These are the industries owned and managed by group of people. They are the producers or the raw material suppliers. For example, these include handloom, food processing and dairy products. Anand Milk Union Limited and Sudha Dairy are the best example of cooperative sector industries. Okay students, I think you are clear with industries based on raw material, size and ownership. So students, in this session we have learnt about the importance of manufacturing, significance of industry, classification of industries based on raw material, size and ownership. In the next session, we are going to learn about factors affecting the location of industries.
Wear mask, stay safe. Thank you.